Hey! Hey, you! Listen up! You! Yeah, you!
Fairy Tail is a shitty series. Nalu is a god-awful ship. If you want magic fun times created with actual competence, go read Margie. Get cut, you hero Mashima dig writers.
Hey guys, so a lot of you seem to enjoy the parody reviews I did for the last 2 chapters of Fairy Tail, and a few people are actually requesting I do more and actually giving me some people that I should parody. Now I would like to give my real thoughts on the final chapters, however I will say there's a pretty good chance I may do parodies in the future, maybe not for these Fairy Tail chapters, maybe for something else, who knows, and of course I have to wait and see how the court battle goes. So anyway, chapter 543 was pretty horrendous. I mean, I don't know what we should have expected at this point. Urza knocks ACNOLOGIA out of the sky, like the super powered up ACNOLOGIA, most powerful being in the universe. He consumed the ravines of time. It's Urza. She's Urza. She summons all of her swords. Knocks him out of the sky. And he destroyed all the ships, but that's fine because Gray and Leon and I think Juvia helped too. They all got together, made a giant ship, and he lands on it. Like Urza knocks him out of the sky, he lands on it. And just like the plan that Lucy proposed, he gets motion sickness, and then they all cast Fairy Sphere on him. I was doing parodies when she made the plan, so I didn't really give my thoughts on it, but it's a god-awfully stupid plan. I don't know what they were thinking, like, oh yeah, we'll just get ACNOLOGIA to land on a ship, no big deal, he'll do that. And I knew not even Mashima could be this stupid, because I'm like, yo, ACNOLOGIA can just destroy all the ships. But that's fine, because they just make a random ice ship for him to fall on. Why did it even have to be a ship? That was probably a bit more difficult than just making a solid clump of ice. And man, I swear to God, I keep asking this every single time a chapter comes out, but why didn't they do any of this before? It honestly feels like Mashima did not know how to end this series. It's like he didn't plan ahead, because if he had planned ahead, then I'm sure most of this stuff wouldn't be the same. If Urza could knock him out of the sky from the very beginning, then why didn't she just fucking do that? Why did they not think of Fairy Sphere earlier? I mean, geez, how many chapters has it been now that they were fighting ACNOLOGIA and Zareth? And of all people in the guild, why was it Lucy who came up with this idea? Is it because she's supposed to be the main character? But I'm not just asking these questions for the guild, like, fucking ACNOLOGIA. What is even going on with him? I said this exact same thing in another review, but what happened to the ACNOLOGIA that killed God Serena in one hit? Where was that guy? The ACNOLOGIA that we've been with for the past several chapters. He got taken out by Ichiya, then he consumes the power of the Ravines of Time, goes super crazy, starts nuking everything, yet all it takes is a bunch of swords from Urza to knock him out of the air. Why couldn't he just kill them all? He's fucking ACNOLOGIA. If ACNOLOGIA can be taken down by Urza alone, they literally could have taken him out on Tenro Island. Sure, the characters are much more powerful now, but you had like the entire guild in one place. And all they really had to do there was get Windy to transport everyone's power into Urza or Makarov or someone who could knock him out of the sky. Yeah, that's what happened in this chapter. This is how ACNOLOGIA will be defeated. Dragon Slayers couldn't do shit to ACNOLOGIA, so Windy transports all of their powers, all the Dragon Slayers' powers, into Natsu, which gives him a power-up. So yeah, that crazy 7 Dragon Slayers versus ACNOLOGIA that we've always wanted, of course, isn't going to fucking happen. Did Windy ever have this power? I don't recall it. And again, if she did have it, why did she wait? Why? I don't even know. And also, isn't ACNOLOGIA immune to magic? Does combining all of the Dragon Slayer powers nullify that immunity? It also doesn't help that everything feels super rushed. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's only 2 chapters left. One of them is the fight with ACNOLOGIA, so the other one is going to be, you know, the conclusion, the epilogue. But I feel like a series of this size needs a bit more time to conclude. I feel like the finale would just be a huge clusterfuck if, you know, Mashima tried to conclude arcs for all of the characters, but at the same time, if he doesn't do that, then so many character arcs went nowhere. I don't know, man, I kind of feel like I'm desensitized to how bad this is, because, you know, if I had seen this 30 chapters ago, I would be friggin' flipping tables. But right now, I don't really feel anything. I've kind of just accepted Fairy Tail's fate. It sort of, you know, dug a huge grave for itself, and it stayed there for the past 20 chapters. It's a real shame. I have been rereading the series, and there are definitely some good moments there. It just had so much potential. It could have been so much more. Before we go, though, let's talk to you shits about One Piece, which is a horseshit series, okay? You know, it's full of friendship power-ups and god-awful stupid moments. Like, who the fuck cares about the death of a boat? It is clearly one of the worst manga ever made, and Oda is just an awful person. Now listen closely, guys, okay? Just because one series is bad doesn't justify another series being bad. I don't know how many people trying to defend Fairy Tail have brought up One Piece. They're like, yo, but One Piece is flawed. Who gives a shit? If you can't defend your arguments without bringing up a completely different series, then you failed. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can leave your thoughts on this wonderful chapter in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next video.